That's right. It's easy to remember day 12 of the FLoB-a-thon subathon 2024 for your April 12th, 2024. We had a few subs coming in here, so we're up to 1756.52, but not any longer as the timer has resumed. We left off at 59,550.5 megabytes. That's a lot of fives. I don't know why I didn't note that the last time. That's a lot of fives. I don't know what that means, but 5. If you've got your woofs ready, I'm ready to continue here. Is Wolfie ready? Woof! There we go. Took his sweet time. Sweet time. Let's... Oh, that's wrong. Let's secure that hidey hole. Unnecessarily secure. And continue west. Towards the farlands here in Minecraft Beta 173. Indeed. I did some meal prep this morning because yesterday we had pork, but I finished the stream so late, streaming so much and so frequently that I didn't have time to like make any sides because I wanted to make Mexican rice. So today I did it in the morning. I made my rice in the morning. So now everything is ready to make pulled pork tacos. We have the rice already. It kind of makes me think that it's not... I don't know. Like, I could have... For all the stuff I went through to make my own from scratch Mexican rice, I feel like it would have been easier and perhaps even cheaper just to buy the boxed stuff, like the Zatarans, you know? Which is like $2.75 or $3 at the most. That was a lot of work. The flavor profile would have... I honestly think it would have been better. Mine didn't turn out exactly as I know Mexican rice. It's kind of a tomato-y rice. That's got some peas and carrots in it. Nothing? It's probably healthier. Probably not as much salt. There is salt. Oh, I don't know, but I had to buy a garlic, had to buy a can of tomato sauce, had to buy chicken stock, had to buy an onion. I had the rice, but I don't know. It just seems... I grow weary. I mean, it didn't even use the whole can of tomato sauce. Just like a fourth of a cup. And it was just like 50 cents for the can, but still. It's fine. It's fine. It's a completely homemade meal. But yeah, I was just thinking that as I was doing it. And just like not even counting like the time involved. It's the adventure that matters, yes. It's not about the the food. It's about the journey to the food. Right, yeah, I had to like make a special trip to the grocery store for these items. Go down all the different aisles to get all the different things. Whereas I could have just bought a single box of ready to just throw in the pot and boil. modern existence. First world problems, definitely. But not know if I need limes or cilantro. I didn't. But then you would have been giving your money to Big Rice. I think he likes to be called Big Ben. I don't know if Uncle Ben's is a rice brand, but you know, in other places other than the United States. But that was the joke. I mean, I still had to buy the rice. It was just the white rice. A 5-pound bag of white rice. Somebody yesterday, I forgot to answer because some other craziness was going on. The girlfriend was in the room or something. But somebody asked if there was ever going to be a bird feeder cam again. There would be, but I'm out of bird seed. I have no bird seed. Like, we even have the bird feeder with a webcam on it, or a security cam on it. But I've taken them all in because I don't have any bird seed. It is on the throne, the bird seed. Bird seed is expensive. I mean, it's expensive for something that you put outside and then disappears. Basically, is I guess what I should say. It's like not horribly expensive, I don't think, but make your own seed. I'm not going to be able to make 5 pounds worth. I gotta think of where I'm gonna put sunflowers this year. Because I do. Holy Moses, look at the pigs! I don't really need. I don't need any wolfie treats. That's a whole field of pigs. A murder of swine. Make sure Wolfie is topped up. I think he is. Oh, he wasn't. Oh, well, I don't want an inventory full of pork. Be funny if they were all dry. They were not. Alright, we're good now. Now there is less pigs.
I like music.
Unfortunately, I don't have my lute.
I get a kick out of that one. Super Bubble, thank you for 27 months in the sub tub. Sub tub. Spooky loot noises. Oop. Indeed. What else happened today? Not much. I also properly disposed of the oil from the oil change. At the local oil recycling repository. Did you ever learn or get the instrument from last subathon? You missed it? I am now a trombone master. A champ, if you will. I did, but it's been a while. A bonesman, as you've known. Perhaps my parents were right all along in denying me the ability to join band in elementary school. I was just gonna quit after all. Did you play trombone? We played trombone. We didn't play a song, I guess. But I learned how to make the notes. We did bum 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 bum. I mean in school. No, I didn't. That was the joke. I've told this story before, but as the middle child syndrome, my older sister joined band to play the flute and then gave it up. Okay. We're flying through the air. Hey, Wolfie, look at me again. Gotta go. No, but then she gave it up. So then when it came time for me in elementary school, like, if you're interested in band, they like... I don't know, they have interviews? Is that the right word? But, like, you get to, like, try the different band instruments, and, like, the teacher said I was good at, like, the brass. I wanted to be cool and play a saxophone, but they said I was good at, like, trombone, or tuba, or, trumpet. Well, I wanted to join, but then my parents wouldn't let me because my sister quit. Hence the middle child syndrome. So I never got to explore as a youth what would have perhaps been latent overwhelming skills. Gift, perhaps. A gift. I could have had a gift. I bought a trombone, and we played it. Look through the VODs. It's up there somewhere. We did a whole lesson set together on stream with a real trombone. I mean, there are still a few things from the last subathon that I haven't done yet. You do have a gift, the gift of guilt, and feeling like you have to earn every little single thing. Yes. Thanks, parents. Or not that I have to, the feeling like I have to earn every single thing, just the feeling that I don't deserve any of the things. A gift sub.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Sub Sponge.
Sopping up those subs, Spudge Sunge. That's what I'm calling you now. Spud Sunge. My potatoes are growing. Are your potatoes growing? But no, these are just the grocery store potatoes I put in a bin full of dirt. I got 2 sprouts out of the dirt now. Grocers don't want you to know this one simple trick. Free food life hack. I'm gonna plant my rice and it'll grow, right? That's how rice do, right? I don't think you get enough rain for that. Probably not. I don't. My water bill is through the roof. That'll offset any savings. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I don't know where to put my sunflowers because the planter box that we built last year together, I put one of our blueberry bushes in there. Try to rescue it from its life in the yard, not growing or doing anything. I guess I could make a new planter box. You have rain barrels.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Planter Box.
Thank you, anonymous user, for another 2 minutes on the timer. You have rain barrels for watering the garden. Ow! Oh! My helmet broke! I fell on the ice on my brain. You know what that means. Butter hat, butter hat. Everybody wears a butter hat. Oh, no. Put it on, you nerd. Yeah, now that's stylish. That did absolutely nothing to my shirts. Gee, it's a cheese hat. I was gonna whatever broke first, my shoes or my hat, was gonna be made out of the gold, which we had absolutely no use for, but have been carrying around since last year.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Butterhat.
Butter hat. Well, who was asking? What were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about now, before I fell and made a butter hat. Rain barrels for the garden. Last year we got an barrel. Remember? That's what... I mean, it's still on a list for 3,500 subs, I think it is. To have a hot tub stream, but in the rain barrel. We just don't have it hooked up to anything. Just because we can't... There's a whole fiasco with our gutters. We had to work on... Like, oh, damn. I could have deducted that. I think that was last year. Maybe it was the year before. Damn, taxes!
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 sub to Minecraft Farlands.
Minecraft Farlands. Well, but as a home office, you can deduct your home office percentage in home maintenance as a home office expense. If you own your home. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we need like some sort of like they make some sort of attachment that you can put on one of your downspouts to like switch the water to go into the rain barrel.
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 sub to Home Office.
Thank you very much. So yeah, we don't have one. We just haven't set it up. It's also kind of. It's also rain barrels. I don't feel like are as useful as people make them out to be, unless
an anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 sub to Business Expense.
Thank you. Unless you have like a lot of them. Because if it's raining and you're collecting rainwater, then your plants are all getting watered anyway from the rain, so you don't need the rainwater. You need the rainwater when it's not been raining for a long time. But you're not supposed to keep water in your rain barrel because it will go bad. So you're like supposed to use the rain water in your barrel within like a couple days. It's okay for watering. Well, no, but like it can start to grow algae. And you gotta like make sure everything is like screened off so like mosquitoes don't start living in there. That's what I heard anyway. Well, algae or mold or, you know, whatever sort of things happen in dampness. Anyway, we do have one. We don't have it implemented. We have hoses and spigots. I need to reset up my my watering irrigation system. Kurt's been influenced by Big Rain Barrel. I've been influenced against it, if anything. Floating point forthcoming? Allegedly. Could be today, could be next week. It's really hard to tell.
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 sub to Floating Point Expection.
Expection? What's expection? I don't... Is that a word? I didn't think... There's expectation or exception. Is expection the royal... What even would that be called? The royal tense of expecting? The sergeant expected the troops. They're running late. My troops are running late. Vernacular. Ooh, buddy. Excuse me. Repetitiones. Expection. Will the thon be going on for a month and a half like last time? I don't think so. I mean, based on my observations, we've had some a lot of very generosity, expectedly.
Timo Warner gifted a Tier 1 sub to Butter and Diamond. They have given 384 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Timo Warner. I almost made a boat out of dirt. Careful, Wolfie. But yeah, nowhere near the like 50 hours and stuff that we had last year. But then again, it's only the first 12 days. We did lose a bunch of subs. I don't know, from a pre-subathon bath bomb probably or something. And the timer could be doubled, yes. That is the one expectation this year. A wild card, if you will. Ooh, buddy. Excuse me. Are you out for a walk? I am. I am in for a walk. Wolf. I definitely shouldn't have gone up there. Oh, careful, Wolfie. What? Toot toot. Palathans. Thank you for the donation to Direct Relief Charity. The trombone. What is the number now? 5569559? That's a lot of 5s and 6s and 9s. An attempted palindrome that failed. It was an accepted palindrome that failed. Exceptionally. Time to update the About section of your Twitch page? What does it say there? I mean, it's time to update the Farlands or Bust website. I don't even have the last F3 number on there. 11 years of FLoB. It's at least 13 now. True. It's at least 11 years. Over 11 years. I could say that. Careful, Wolfie. He's fine. Ooh, toot toot, 406. Now it's a palindrome. 5,699.65. 569,965. Oh. Do the charity things add to the time? Not individually, no. But as I've said and proclaimed on the document for the subathon, if we raise the total 100%, I will double whatever is left on the time. So that is how I've tied it in a way that is actually doesn't require any complicated tracking of individual donations. Up to 24 hours, yes. As in, I will add up to 24 hours. Would that be a bargain? I don't know. Like, how much time would actually $1,700 add if you just, like, tipped it? I don't think 17 hours, that's for sure. 14 hours. See, it is a bargain. Right now. Ah, see, it's working. Palindrome breakers. Somebody did. Whoever last donated. I completely did not pay attention to the name. Yes, that would make my life complicated. And it's complicated enough. Thank you very much. Devil am I? Did I did. Alright. I'm like, did I not stand him back up? I need wood. Perfect. 888! Donated 888! Oh, what? Oh, he fell down that hole? Double cactus.
You may experience the emptiness with me if you wish. Thanks.
Big Jim from the year 2045 subscribed with their Bezos bucks, Amazon Prime.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Thank you very much.
I just hope you're doing okay. I'm here since 2012.
Since 2012, Skyliner. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. And an anonymous gift.
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 sub to Skyliner04.
Almost did it again. 929 from Hymans. Bringing it back to a palindrome. Oh, wrong way. The donation was a palindrome too? Anyone here from before Kurt first started doing any Minecraft on YouTube? Are you? Who are you? Wait, I don't think that's possible. I'm not from them. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that was kind of scary. If that was the case, then that means I would have known you. That was before time itself. The universe had yet to expand.
Time to test these babies out.
Oopgrad. Thank you. Did that add? I don't know if that added time. But converted from a gift sub to a paid sub. Thank you very much. That was some reverse psychology right there. Yeah, because I was on the internet, on like YouTube and Twitter, but in like the NASA circles. And I remember I posted on Twitter, like, I'm trying out this, making videos on YouTube in this game called Minecraft, go check it out. And like some of those people were like, oh, neat. Timo Warner keeping the palindrome alive. But I don't know that many or any of those people are still around. That is not a palindrome? Oh, that's a 6. I thought that was a 5. 1 cent off. Sorry, it's hard for me to see that number from all the way down here. I'm having to like look up and over. It's behind my shoulder. Yes, from all the way this far near the farlands, halfway, more than halfway to the farlands. Hard for me to see. Oh. Oh. Hey, there we go. That is too many now. Podcast? What's a podcast? Ooh, excuse me. Any ideas for a monument at the next floating point? I have no idea. I mean, like I said before, it's kind of the terrain that inspires the monument. I don't know. Aren't you tired? Aren't you just tired of building things, though? Can't we just, like, see it and then get on with it? Just carry on. Is that not enough? Kind of hope it's in the middle of the ocean. I shouldn't have walked in here. Spooky noises. I mean, I was thinking if in the middle of the ocean, I could, like, it'd be very difficult to build, but, like, remove the water from the bottom of the ocean and have, like, some sort of Moses situation if I could remove enough water. But that seems a bit, I mean, depending on how deep the water is, that seems a bit much. Here I am saying, monuments are so difficult and time consuming. That would be pretty crazy. I don't even know if that would show up on, like, the overviewer map. I mean, I guess it would. If I went all the way down to, like, the floor. The sea floor. I don't think there are sponges in this version of the game. Or maybe there are, I don't know. I suppose maybe there are, but you have to cheat them in. Just glass. I mean, I guess I would have to, like, you know, like how we uncover dungeons that are underwater. Except, like, all the way to the ocean floor. We're discussing this and talking about it, yet we have no idea if the floating point is going to even happen in the middle of an ocean or somewhere like this. Wrong way. I don't know why I keep wanting to go east. It's like, oh, there's the sun. Let's go towards it. Also seems like it'd be a little bit dangerous. And the F3 spot this year be the moment the timer runs out. I mean, if we do reach the floating point, then I guess it is already going to be kind of spoiled. But also, I've gotten arguments from the other side of the coin. When the timer runs out, give it another 2 hours or so before pressing F3. But I remember there were arguments on both sides of that. It's like last year, the timer ran out, and people were like, well, I gotta go to bed, or I gotta go to work, or something like that. But I was still searching for the F3 point. What are the reasons for waiting? It's not even waiting. It's just my inability to find a cool spot to build something. Like, I want something memorable. I ignored it because it wasn't right. And that was the Wolfie monument, not the last one. That was two F3s ago. Well, although, yeah, it flies so much that I haven't even updated the Farlands of Both website. I was too busy sending out raffle prizes all day. Paying hundreds of dollars for a post office box. Stop, Wolfie.
I just searched. I've been a subscriber of yours since. Far lands are bust with Kurt J. Mac 6. Julie 2012. Thank you, Kurt. Smiley face.
Julie? Who's Julie? Thank you, Skyliner. That's on YouTube, I assume. I don't even think they realized that 1,000 bits would do that, but thank you for the bits. That added... Ow! Wolfie! You damaged my butter. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna eat one of his treats. Just to show him who's boss. That was an alpha dog display. Ooh. Keep walking. Will do, pallet hands, but only because you said so. Is the slash time command in this version? There are no commands in this version. This is a solely single player experience. Well, I don't really want to go there.
You may experience the emptiness with me if you wish.
Thanks.
Thanks. Goddess Sword. Welcome to the subtub with those Bezos bucks. Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. 2 minutes back on the timer. The beds. Buddy. Excuse me. Oh, stuck. Uh-oh. Let's go right here.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Ain't nothing to it.
I have great expectations for this subathon. Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. Subathon, expectations. Have a seat, Wolfie. All right. Let's make it to beds. Go to sleep and back up the world. Where are we at? 59,624.8 megabytes. All right, we're back at it. With nary a minute wasted. Left off at 59,000. 624.8 megabytes here on day 12.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
What is yellow and curved and shoots around a corner?
What? A banana? We will never know. That would be funny if they just never said anything ever again. They were genuinely asking. They need to know the answer to this. It's on a test. They've got to buy more bits.
The world may never know.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
A banana.
A banana. Shoots around a corner. Banana. Okay. Have you got your woofs ready? Woof! Wolfie's ready to continue.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
I don't make these up. I just read them.
You're not the same person. Let's grab Wolfie. And continue west. A banana. Ona. Anona. Anna. What's that word backwards? Anonab?
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Cannon. Banana. Hey.
Hey? Cannon banana? Banona. I still don't get it. Canyonero? Banana. Bannon. The answer's supposed to be a banana with a gun. What is going on anymore? What was the question again? Where is whoever is obsessed with 17, 17, 17? That's the number, right? That's the true answer right there. Was it you, Timo Warner?
Adam78 gifted a tier 1 sub to Banana Cannon. They have given 25 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for the gift sub. No, I don't think it is you. There's somebody whose entire gag is 17, 17, 17. Or at least I think it's 17, 17, 17. Anyway, whoever it is, they're not here. So they'll miss it yet again. The hype train started. Why?
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 sub to 171717171717.
Thank you, anonymous user. I don't think that that was read the way you thought it was going to be read. Hype train.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
A pop to balance the clown music.
A pop? We call it a soda around here. Gift sub. Thank you very much. Proceeding with the hype train. Plenty of pigs.
You may experience the emptiness with me if you wish.
Thanks.
Here's to never reaching 171717.
True. Whoever that is not going to be disappointed that they missed it, since it never was going to happen. Hylian Hero 93, thank you very much for 8 months in the subtub.
You're telling me I'm stuck here? With you?
No, I'm stuck here with you. Believe me, a far worse fate.
Canado Lurk J Mac.
Thank you, Spoons,
Thanks for
for
letting me sit
91
in.
months.
Ain't nothing to it.
Susan can say 17 if she has to. 17, 17, 17, 17.
Oh, I'm like, why did she say it 4 times? You only wrote it 3 times, but the 1 time was in words. She spoke in words. I guess we also need to consider the floating point might be on, like, an ice ocean like this. That would be interesting. Although when you break the ice, doesn't it turn into water? Yeah. That's not quite so nice.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Numbers can be words too. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Numbers is can be words. Is it the name of the voice profile? No, it's just a name I came up with. It's the voice has actually changed. We lost original Susan.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Hot Wolfie. Oh, yeah.
Timeout. The siege weapon that shoots a large caliber projectile. Cannon. X a banana is a banana. Don't at me, Madge.
The siege weapon that shoots a large caliber projectile times a banana is a banana. Canona. Wouldn't it be a canona? Canona? I appreciate the effort. I mean, I don't know if is English your first language, because your July was Julie. Maybe it translates better in a different language. I have all the level 1 emotes.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Expection. Subathon. Nothing to it. Vanona.
Tit. Done by Tuesday. Excuse me. What else is up and new other than bananas? Oh dear. I don't know if I trust this. Go, Wolfie! Alright, well, since he's already down there. You dingus. Parsnips and potatoes mashed together? That's not a bad idea. I do like a parsnip. It's like a sweet carrot. Sweet carrots! That's gonna be my new, instead of O beans. I got some parsnip seeds. I just gotta find somewhere to plant them. What's white and sweet and shoots around a corner? A parsniper. Oh! I'm the smart, funny one now. Brown sugar and pecan glazed carrots. Sounds healthy. Yeah, I don't really like sweet potatoes. Like sweet potato mashed potatoes or just like straight up sweet potatoes. Sweet potato fries. Sweet potato gumbo. But I like it if it's part of a balanced diet. No, I like it if it's part of like a roasted vegetable tray. Just I don't the flavor of just sweet potato is unpleasant to me. But if there's chunks of it with regular potato and red onion and carrot and parsnip and some sort of squash or zucchini roasted on a tray in the oven, then that's fine. That's good. The girlfriend likes onions. Heavy onion. Heavy on the onions. Heavy is the head that likes the onions. That's something else I'm trying to grow. I got purple onions. Or red onions, I guess. We've not had good onion luck. What's black and dangles on the ceiling? A mold problem? Bonona. A joke left hanging. I don't know what makes it black. I don't know where this is going. Dark humor? I'm confused. I'm going to stop reading these aloud. Alright, Wolfie, I don't want you to get buried. Oh, how did this stay? Whee.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Andy Rose sat on a nail. Andy Rose.
Andy Rose. And he rose? I don't... Why? Why so bad? That's like an I leaned over joke. Ah, was it you? Is it you, that man, Zam? I was just asking who around here is obsessed with 171717, and then we all forgot about it, and then the actual person I was trying to figure out who it was is now here saying they missed 171717. Ah, other people were claiming that they were the 17 person, but I knew it wasn't the fact. Ah, jeez. Too bad there's no way to get back there.
I can go several days without rest if
Or not.
necessary. You cannot.
Mamatsky, that one's for that man Zam, who now has to wait around for 3.5 more minutes. 4.5 more minutes? Listen, math. Thank you, Mamatsky, for the 5 sub bath bomb. I felt like I was gonna sneeze, but then it turned into a yawn. Bloop, bloop. Ugh. Like a microscope. Hey, Google. My own phone didn't care. I have my alarm that goes off in the morning, and then I have like an assistant routine that basically just tells me the weather. But sometimes it just doesn't. It just like takes the day off. Like the alarm goes off, I hit stop, and then there's just silence. And I'm expecting them to be like, the time is 8:15 a.m. Today's weather.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Hey Google, play the Macarena.
Gonna rain. I used to have it like tell me some interesting fact about the date, or like on this date in history, but that got annoying pretty quick. Not sure climbing up this mountain is a good idea. Oh. Come 17, 17, 17. I knew this was a bad idea.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Hey, it's me, Gloria from Cleveland.
Careful, Wolfie. He's looking at me. Listen, what? Oh. Oh, I don't know how he didn't take any damage there.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing
Where's
to
that
it.
man Zam? Oh.
What comes? 3.
3. Got a lot of snow today and ice. 10 seconds. Yay! Oh!
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't
A little
nothing
bit
to
too
it.
late there, Timo Warner.
Stave it off. 1, 2, 3. Nah.
Nah. Yeah, we all saw it. See, you gotta get faster if you're gonna try to play with the 0 amount on the timer. Once we get down to 0. However late you think you can hold off, it's not
Thanks
that
for letting me
late.
sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Sooner.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Boomer.
Boomer sooner.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
One more time.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Repetitiones.
That still gets me.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
And now 2:17 hours 17 minutes and 17 seconds s.
S.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Once more.
You've overcompensated. Repetitiones. It gets me every time. I'm just tickled, I say.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Dang it. Carrot.
Carrot. Keratinona.
I can go several days without rest if necessary. You cannot.
888 with 8 subs in the tub. Thank you very much. Releasing us from the sweet release of 17. That didn't sound right. Dubs. Loud. Excuse me again. Got it. Get blasted, you floating situation. After a long FLoB session, does it take you a while to get reaccustomed to things not being jittery in the real world? That's my secret, Cap. Things are always jittery. It's a serious neurological condition. No, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not in like a VR headset. I mean, it only gets weird if, like, I were to suddenly start playing, like, a non-Farlands world where there were no jitters, and then it's, like, too smooth. Would you know how often I play Minecraft? That's not Farlands. What other modes do you play? I don't. That's the joke. I do not play this game. Ever, other than now. Yeah, the thing about going north and south is... Yeah, I guess this
Thanks
feels
for letting me
weird.
sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
But there's still, like...
Kurt drinks 2 bottles of bourbon, so everything is jittery. That's compassion.
I feel like it would be going through withdrawal by not drinking would make everything jittery. But since I don't drink anymore at all, we've missed that opportunity. Yeah, I suppose if you've not been with me for the last 5 years. Mr. Bucket! What other modes do you drink? Silent John, thank you for 2 gift subs in the tub. Much appreciated. I thought you liked single malt scotch. I did, but not anymore. Oh.
I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my top. I'm Mr. Bucket. Out of my mouth I will pop. I'm Mr. Bucket. Buckets of fun.
Tom's Banana Cakes, 2 gift subs. Thank you very much. We're back over 1,600 subs. Cone, we can finally play F1 again. I mean, that used to be the alert for all gift sub, like multiple gift sub before the subathon. What exactly is a malt in relation to scotch? I don't know technically, but I think a single malt scotch means it has a single source. Much like the difference between a coffee blend versus a single origin, where all the beans come from a single farm, or type and farm and place. So it has more of a distinct flavor based on where it came from and how it was distilled versus blended scotches contain more than one single malts of varying qualities. It's a single bean. Must have been that bean I had for dinner. A single malt isn't blended is not quite accurate. It's blended with itself at different ages. Right. Depending. But then there's... there are, like, single cask. Fancier, more expensive ones. Anyway, it's kind of interesting, but I've hung up that thing. I'm done with all that kerfuffle. Ooh, excuse me, goodness gracious. I'm getting sleepy. Once in a while it won't hurt you, but doing it like Kurt is the best. What's that? Yawning? Playing Minecraft? Alcohol. Well, I would agree. Butter helmets. But also, once in a while can hurt you. Not even taking into account once drunk driving or once, you know, liver failure sort of thing. But I think studies have shown, like, much like smoking, just drinking once increases your likelihood of certain cancers and other diseases. But yeah, I'm not here to, like, tell anyone they shouldn't drink. I'm just telling you that it's not my bag anymore. Speaking of spawners, it's been a while. Wolfie, that is a cactus. Well, this one looks like it's gonna be a real... a right pain in the ass to uncover. Alright, let's see. We can do it, though. Maybe. Oh. Oh, maybe not. This is a lot deeper over here than I thought. It'll be good practice for water monument. That may or may not ever happen. Whoops. Okay, now I need dirt. So, I just need a few more. Aha! Maybe. Watch is not a spawner. We didn't even really confirm that. It just looks like a spawner. No! Show me. Oh, it
Thanks
is.
for letting me sit in.
It is a
Ain't nothing
spawner.
to it.
Everything is breaking.
Alright, hopefully there's not another chest in here with a golden record. Oh. Huh. 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 One chest, huh? I see how it is. What a rip. What a real bamboozle. Can't even blow the place to Kingdom Come. Oh, I need those. We didn't even see what type it was. Zombies! They'll never escape. Make an arrow farm. With all that gravel, I probably could. But I've already got... I only need one more arrow. I don't think that'll be necessary. Alright, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? I mean, I guess I got a couple iron out of it. Had you kept the 2 gunpowders from the previous spawner, you could have blown it up. Well, I didn't expect anybody would be keeping track of such inane details. Right. Spawners need to provide their own TNT in full up front if they want to be blown up. Thank you for hanging out, Big Jim. Snoring noises. If only we could sleep that fast, IRL. You mean it doesn't sometimes feel like it? You just go to sleep and then suddenly it's light out and you wake up? Especially if you don't feel like you've had any dreams. That's a major plot point in the blockbuster film Inception. Blah. I have never checked F3 off camera. Except for the Guinness people? Did I do that for the Guinness people before? You did? You said you did. Was that for like the first world record? They wanted an update. I suppose it's possible. We did have some really long seasons there that like lasted 3 years. Here it comes again. Everybody's favorite sequence of numbers.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
The line must be drawn, heya.
Hey, yeah. I do want to make that an alert, but also the cork version of it. No further.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
You broke your little ships.
This time for sure, less than 10 seconds. Oh no.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Denied.
Oh.
Hey Alexa, buy a clown.
Golf claps. People coming out of the woodwork to deny 17, 17, 17. Emerging from their lurk lairs.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Look what I found in my pocket. A clown.
A clown.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Thanks for letting me lurk in.
Lurkin. Okay, that's neat.
Alexa, play Entry of the Gladiators.
Entry of the Gladiators. Oh, that's the song. I get it. That's
Thanks for
the
letting me
clown
sit in.
song.
Ain't nothing to it.
Well, he was just 17. You know what I mean?
Oh, careful, Wolfie. It is Friday, Memento.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
I'm gonna say biting.
Bidding makes me feel good.
Bidding. You will do my bidding. I don't know. I'm about to go on a break. You're gonna have to keep this up during a break. If you don't want to see 17, 17, 17.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Can it read this? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I think they figured that one out. Uh-oh. That's problematic. Have a seat, Wolfie. Guard that entrance.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Deoxyribonucleic acid.
Your nucleics are showing. All right. Bunch of real clowns in this chat. We're gonna go to sleep, back up the world, see where we're at in 10 seconds. I'm out of the 250 bits I don't remember buying. All right. Um.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
That's weird.
Bidding.
Don't like that at all. That's
Thanks for letting me
weird.
sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Golf claps? You can't eat that.
You can't eat that. I don't like what that happened, Eidolon. Does that shoot around corners? Time to turn the game off. I was going to continue playing, but that is very creepy. Where did we leave off? 59,695.2 something megabytes. Stream marker, segment 3 of day 12. Left off at 59,695.2. Oh, that's a palindrome if you omit the decimal. If you float the point. That's a palindrome. Oh, did somebody donate? Oh, you know what? I got to check the Tiltify donations. No, they're just going back and forth about palindromes. Oh, here we go. Pallet Hands had a question. Consider this. This is getting closer to the doubling, the charity. Is there anything you wish you had double of? B's. O's. Then I'd have B double O's. Double B's. All right, if you got your woofs on the ready, fill in your woofs and get ready to enter them into chat. Woof, there we go. Good lord. Good lord, everybody's sitting there with the woofs in their message, waiting to hit enter. Wolfie, come on now. You're slacking. We got a floating point to get to. That took a while. Is there anything I wish I had double of? Money? I wish I had double money. Then instead of one monies, I'd have two monies. The Dan Lasac hat is also very funny, and yes, I wish I had double of those. Double debt. I guess I have 2 cars, but then I would have 4 cars. None of which would run. Double the subscribers. Then we would be, isn't that where we left off last year at 32, or was it 3,300? It was about there. It was there. It was thereabouts. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot we could ask questions on donations. Oh, you can ask questions on donations. Well, I guess I do have 3 cars, but the Subaru, the girlfriend, has been using. That's technically like her car now. Look at this party going on. Party going on. Party going on over here. Well, that's even better picture right here. Oh. Still got the hearse. And I got the pickup truck. Which is very good at leaking oil now, is what it's doing. And, of course, the Datsun, which is currently the bane of the garage. What's the year, make, and model of said truck? Who are you, the DMV? Oh, I thought that was a spider. A black sheep. I'm the IRS. They already know. It's a 1993 Nissan hardbody SE V6 4x4 extended cab. Or King Cab, I forgot which Nissan called it. Oh, it was almost like a perfect X marks the spot. No, it's a Nissan. You're confusing the B2000 as a Mazda. I don't have a Mazda. I was looking for those too, but they weren't easy to find. Yeah, but now I never expected to keep the truck very long, but now with gas encroaching on $5 a gallon where I'm at. No, I don't need that at all. I've also always just felt bad. the Datsun gets better gas mileage than the truck. ZK did post a I never considered, but a Honda Insight, like the first generation, with a manual. I very seriously considered that. But then I found out they don't have back seats. I need something for Juno. You don't understand bad gas mileage. Listen. I don't even think Jeeps are in the same category of transportation. It isn't the Jeeps that are an issue? What else do you have other than an Audi? Does the Audi get terrible gas mileage? Oh, the ramp truck. Oh, well, yes, of course. That I understand. But, I mean, you're not daily driving the ramp truck, I hope. I mean, technically, I'm not daily driving the pickup truck either, but I am driving it daily. I'm assuming that gets, like, single digits. Six. Count 'em, 6. Get your miles per gallon here. 6. And that's empty. That's without a car in the back. No, but like even the pickup truck, when I first got it, I was like, ugh, I don't know that this is great for Juno. But she's gotten used to like jumping in the back. Mostly. Sometimes she still underestimates and misses, but yeah, I would honestly get a manual Honda Insight if it had a back seat. Those you can like apparently get up to like 90 miles per gallon, not miles per hour. I think they have a top speed of like 60. But no, I mean, I was thinking like, I've always had a soft spot for the Volvo C30, and that one's a 2-door, but it's got 2 bucket seats in the back, which wouldn't be the most comfortable thing for Juno, but at least it's a back seat. I could finally rip that Band-Aid off and see how that would go. You like wagons? I do like wagons. I would also consider, well, honestly, I would consider like a Volvo XC70 or whatever their all-wheel drive wagon is, but like for the girlfriend to replace the Crosstrek, honestly.
Manfreda T gifted a tier 1 sub to Wolferis. They have given 62 gift subs in the channel.
Manfreda T? That's not how I've been pronouncing it. Thank you for the gift sub. I can only sleep at night. The P1800D. Yes. I have a... Listen, the Datsun is enough. Car older than me maintenance that I need to be handling at this juncture. More old buckets. I mean, honestly, if I found a nice and not insanely expensive one of those 70s Corolla wagons, I would attempt to daily drive that. The AIO wanted to know about the charity. I did not see that. The charity's up there. It's Direct Relief Charity. And if we reach that amount, $7,396.35, I will double the time that's left on the timer. And we'll have raised a lot of money for a good charity. Well, when we started raising money for Direct Relief, it was for their efforts to help the Hawaii wildfire response. It still is, and they're still doing that, but also all the money just goes to direct relief for their global. They're like the American Red Cross if the American Red Cross didn't suck. It's basically how I can put it. I don't think they want me or people like comparing them like that, but that's the best way that I can sum up what they do. But there's a link. If you go to the Tiltify, click on the Direct Relief logo, and there's a whole about them and everything. True. I know that about Volvo, that like parts and stuff is more expensive. But I would go in knowing that. Just as an experience. Otherwise, I'd kind of want... Macho Mandoff.
This isn't funny. It is from this angle.
Thank you very much for 53 months in the subtub. Corolla parts are dirt cheap and everywhere. You're thinking of modern Corollas, Hymens. Having experience with the 1970s Corollas, I'm going to disagree with that statement. I mean, I would like an old Prelude. I suppose as well. Again, I have a stupid soft spot for two-door coupes, which does not compute for having a back seat for Juno. But maybe I should get like a wagon next. I test drove. I almost bought a Baja. I test drove one that somebody was selling. They're too small for me. The seats don't go back far enough. I was very disappointed. Because I wanted a Baja before I got the pickup truck. They're built on like the Subaru Outback platform and chassis, but the interior is more like the Impreza, which is like smaller and a little bit more cramped for a tall person like me. I could get that Subaru wagon, but that's still an Impreza. Like a WRX. And I don't know about the Saab version, but I know like insurance is stupid expensive on those. Because the young youths... I'm 6'2". Like, I could have done it. Let's be honest, the pickup truck isn't that gigantic either, but you're more of an upright seating position. It's just, if the seat went back like an inch more, I would have been fine. But my knees were kind of like bent. Yeah, I don't know about old Subarus either. I don't want to deal with head gaskets. Head gaskets! I mean, I was looking at, like, the Outback XT. And maybe not as... If I was going to go that route, I'd try to find a Volvo instead. No idea, but I'm imagining Saab parts aren't cheap or easy to find. Well, that's the thing. It's not a Saab, it's a Subaru. So all the parts are just Subaru. Unless you want, like, a interior bit. Or a body panel. The direct relief tracker isn't going suddenly. Yeah, there's sometimes a delay. But I see we should be at $5,743.76. Timo Warner donated $10. If you could have anything tripled, what would it be? My friends. I wish I had triple the friends. Because 3 times 0 is still 0. Oh, did I not pick up any of those pieces of wood? No, I did not. Where's all my inventory? Oh, I guess I made a bunch of beds. But you have 1,601 friends. Let's be honest here. All those fake names that we've been getting, do you think those are real people? The Volvo V70 is very common here. I mean, isn't that the normal version of the XC70, which is like the all-wheel drive version? The cross-country version. You'll be sorry when Butter and Diamond shows up. Finds out that he's not your friend. What are your plans once you can't move from the lag? Well, stick around and you might find out in like the next few days. Because that's the next time the lag doubles. And the last time it doubles. That's no lag. That's a space station. After this, it triples. Do the farlands have a full block offset? No. I mean, they would, but not at the farlands themselves. The jitter and the farlands are two completely different entities. I don't know how to put it. Problems, errors. Was the V50 sold in the US? Yes? Or was it called the V40? There were a few smaller wagons. I was looking at I think it was a V50. Or is it a C40? C50? There was a smaller wagon. I was looking at one. It had a 6-speed. It was all-wheel drive. It was in Portland. I ended up not getting it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to, like, do anything more to the truck. Like, I know I even said I was, like, looking for speakers to replace the crappy old speakers, or put speakers in the doors, and maybe find a canopy or a brush guard or something to make it look cool, but I just don't. It's doing what it's doing. Fine and dandy right now. But I don't, like I said, with the mileage and the gas. I don't know how much longer I care to keep it. It's been useful. at times. Do I need a pickup truck? No. Does it make it easy to haul bags of dirt, plants? Saved a couple $100 not having to have the our new couch delivered. Will we be seeing F3 at the end of this marathon? Yes, we will. When and if the timer runs out. Of course, we'll also be seeing F3 when we reach the next floating point. Spoiler alert, I guess. Do you have the F3 button? I don't even have it plugged in. That's how safe it is right now. Well, no, I have there's a lot of new people here who might have missed the last subathon. Or don't know what's going on. Somebody made me a special safety switch for the F3 button so that I don't accidentally hit it. But it's got like a toggle and an armed and disarmed button. It's a whole thing. You need 2 nuclear keys to switch at the same time. No. Capybara Cosmonaut, that's who. That's true. That's who and that's true. What am I looking for? Wood. The girlfriend suggested that instead of signs, I should plant trees and put people's names on them. But she didn't quite understand how, like, trees don't grow super fast. And by the time we leave, they're still saplings. True, bone meal, but then bones. We'd have to get a bunch of bones. I mean, maybe we do that in the next F3 monument. We make an arboretum, and we put all the top sub-gifters' names on signs, and then whatever tree grows is the tree they get. Although, do birch trees drop different saplings? Are there birch saplings and, like, evergreen saplings? Hello? I think there are. I'm actually pretty sure there are. That would be weird if there wasn't. But the wood isn't different. Oh, now I have too much wood. Hold on, Wolfie. We're doing science. Well, this tree might never here. Wolfie. He's like, let's go. Oh yeah, there are. There are different. I don't know why I didn't know this. Now you have to put one of our names on that tree. There's a lot of things we're only just figuring out now about this video game. $14. Not a world record there. Someone told you about a button you never needed. Oh, well, during the last subathon, I realized I can remap my keys. So that Q isn't drop. For this entire time, all 12 years, I had Q as my drop because I didn't think I could map the keys. But alas, we could. we learned a thing. I don't know. For some reason, I only thought modern, the updated versions of the game, like past 1.8, you could map the keys. I put it on O. Just so I don't accidentally press it. Mostly for UHCs, which, as we discussed earlier, we play so many. Oh god, I dropped it. Oh no. Whoops. And then P is the player list. P for player list. Doing? Oh. Skis. Right. Long day?
It was
a very interesting day.
like I'm not changing. I tried to break.
Ah.
I was
Interesting.
I'm just character.
Character building.
Yeah. And I will have to like enter. I almost said that. I didn't. I was already like. So I'm like, I like that. I don't. I wasn't.
Interesting.
I would have showed. Oh.
Just planting trees. We were just talking about planting trees.
Yeah. Okay.
Minecraft trees.
Chop 'em down.
Now chop them down, she
I know where
says.
these trees- Well, okay. Capstone.
They want girlfriend jokes. She's not telling jokes.
I got a
She's
joke for them.
no. Oh, she said no.
I don't
She's
know.
talking about
Alright,
personal
like me
things.
For a second, cry about it.
They are already crying about it.
Oh.
See, now look what happened. There, you're hot. And the mic is on. Got him!
Who's got jokes?
All
Kurt's
right,
got
I'm
jokes.
the one with the jokes.
Man, oh man. Yeah. It's really hard to break up with a potential candidate to do a capstone with when you... I basically said, I think we have very different communication styles, and I really want to make sure that you're not stuck with somebody that you don't work well with. That's what I said. And he's just like, oh, I know I could be flaky. I'm like, yeah. So I got other agencies interested. Oh, but we could like make something work. And I was like, just kept going in circles. I was like, I give up, sure.
Who are you, me?
I had, you know what though? You have survived this long, and that is a useful skill.
To just get stuck doing something you don't want to do.
I became the turtle you've always been, and I just said whatever. Sure, take my picture. I was like this the whole time. You can make the face in the screen. So they're gonna have 100 pictures of me boiling in all black in the sun, looking miserable. Like I look like somebody made me be there, which is technically true.
Technically.
But I also help plan out all the crap, and I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, I've only been spoken to since yesterday, and I've been there for 6 weeks, so I'm the new best thing. They definitely choose somebody to be their new favorite, and I'm like, oh, my time is going to be gone soon enough. So there was another boy who I think is going to take the position, the one that was opened, because I don't want it. And to his credit, because he had to drive with me out to this site, he asked me if it was okay. And I thought that was really polite, because he was just like, obviously he knew I was better qualified. But I'm like, no, dude, this is your time to shine. I'll be a good worker for you. And I just gave him the thumbs up, and I'm like, I believe in you. And so I gave him my cursing, and I said,
you're cursing.
Yeah, I'm not blessing nobody. It is a curse too, and he knows it deep down. So, but I thought that was really polite. So that kid looks like a hobbit, like a real life hobbit. And but it was a pleasant day. They've got some, like I said, everybody came out to play. All the lab people got some sunshine, all got sunburns, and yeah, it was fine. Now we have to figure out how to water with no water. Today was with buckets.
Buckets. You need a water truck.
Yeah, I said that too, but do you know how much those things are to rent?
I'm sure they're very expensive.
Do you know what we're about to do? Get in the water truck business.
Look it up. Power. Don't get Powers excited.
No, Powers.
He was
Help
just
us find a water truck. We're gonna
thrilled
get one.
about his 6 miles per gallon that his ramp truck gets.
Yeah, but also
Put the gas in the water tank. What is this, Snow Runner? That's literally Snow Runner as a water tank thing.
we get a gas tank to drag behind the water tank, and we go to Idaho and fill it up.
Is water cheaper in Idaho?
No, but gas is.
Ah, true.
Well, water's free anywhere, just wherever you get it. I know where it's
Not according to Nestle Corporation.
No, I know where there's a spring, though. You know that, I know.
True. Excuse me, Wolfie.
So anyways, water truck business coming right up.
Oh, we just got to borrow one of the fish trucks.
Okay, I literally said that. I was like, hey.
People remember the fish.
No, we did end up borrowing a thing from our fish thing. Because they have their
own fish thing.
But it's like a I don't know. It was just a giant plastic bucket as far as I'm concerned. But no, I just said, hey, you know, I know where some fish trucks are sitting there. I mean, some of them, I don't even know the gallons that thing holds, but more than we'll ever need. You could water for a week every single spot with one truck, one of the little bitty trucks, the 300 fish truck. I said it. I was like, I could call it. I can make a few phone calls, but doubt they're going to want to talk to you. So they're kind of greedy with their fish trucks. Plus, they end up having to contract that out anyways, at least the drivers. So
I mean, I've always seen it like construction sites. They look just like trailers.
Yeah.
But they like lift them up so like they have water pressure and water comes out of them. So they just like leave the trailer there. It's not like the whole truck.
That's what we were using a gravity fed thing today. We need more pressure than that.
Yeah, I guess.
We need more pressure. No, that was also considered. But if I had my CDL, I would call and borrow a fish truck. But I don't have it, and unless they're going to pay me to do it, and maybe I should ask them to pay me to get my CDL.
There you go.
And then we can all get in the water truck business. I saw the quotes.
We'll be spraying down baseball diamonds to keep the dust down.
Kurt.
Water
Big
and
money
trees.
in water trucks.
Big monkey, big monkey, big monkey. That's the name of the water truck company.
Oh my
big
God,
monkey.
Big monkey water trucks. That'd be a fun logo.
What are the water monkeys?
Oh, the Japanese snow monkeys,
no.
like
the water monkey.
Sea monkeys.
Sea monkey water
water truck.
There we go.
Have scromps on there.
Scromps.
We call it scromps water trucks.
Scromps
trucks.
Scromps is bugs and water trucks.
Scromps trucks. I have to work on that one. I'll workshop it.
You're watching the Weenus McBean's Fridge water delivery.
It has to be a longer name too. Yeah, Weenus McBean's Fridge, Sea Monkey Water Extraction and Delivery Service Incorporated.
Thank you for the gift sub.
They don't even know. Don't get me started on this stuff. I'm ready to start 5 businesses today. Again, I'm an ideas guy. You get stuff done though. I guess I get a little bit done, but not really. Yeah. So I gave the child the cursing to take it on like it's all you, bud. I'm only here a couple days a week. Don't even call me. But yeah, now I'm just everybody's bestie. So then I had to kill a couple. I went and watered plants for
I'm sorry, you had to kill a couple.
Kill a couple hours.
Hours. Okay, you didn't say hours.
I'm sorry.
You said everybody's your friend. I had to kill a couple.
My brain's moving too quick. Again, I'm too busy coming up with business ideas. But the problem is all this hand watering. I literally spent 3 hours hand watering trees. I'm like, or we could have worked on the irrigation to just have it be done. But that's, preposterous. Yeah. Instead, we planted trees that arguably have no way to be watered right now. So that's, yeah, because you could take pictures of that. Nobody wants to take pictures of a field just waiting. And
I see. So you had to plant the trees for the pictures.
Yeah.
Even though you weren't ready, really.
They were not ready to be planted. And I still have to go out there and spray, which I'm like, oh, that's going to be a hoot. It's going to be scorched earth by the time I get done with it. Chemicals. If I don't have cancer now.
Welcome to the state of California. Woo!
I like that Palance Hand's taking notes that I'm serious. Are you writing my autobiography or my?
These people are taking notes on too much. What recently, just in the last segment, happened where I'm like, you remember that? Wolfie took some damage.
Little Pepperidge Farm situation.
What does the girlfriend do for her job vaguely?
Oh, I don't care if it's unvaguely. I toil in the fields currently in a agricultural plant pathology sector.
Science.
I'm
Plant science, but you're not the one doing the science.
I could be if I wanted to, but now I'm like, I'm good. I dig a lot of holes, fix a lot of irrigation, and was ignored. Like I didn't exist there for 6 weeks, and now, boop, I'm like, here I am, world.
Now that the person who hired you left for another job.
We got nothing else. And also, I have the ability to go, okay, well, let's just do this. Let's get a thing done today. So, it's a leadership, the curse.
The curse of leadership.
But plant some trees. Play with trees all day. Tried to get Juno to come visit me, but she wouldn't come up.
You said you were going to be there all day, so I didn't make a rush.
I thought so too.
I also went and got poop dirt.
Oh, so you were pretty close by.
I had planned that out, but you had already gone. But I was leaving when you texted me,
Gotcha.
basically.
Well, I'm glad I texted you.
Yes, thank you.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean, I do many things. I'm also a TA.
Multiple jobs.
Yeah.
22 credit hours.
I'm schooling, thinking, pondering, writing, yelling, arguing with people, carrying the weight of many group projects. You know what I need? I need I need a shirt that says "Don't make me tap the shirt," where it just says "Don't make me tap the shirt." I can just sit there.
It's a recursive.
Yeah. Is that it? Is that good enough? Is that a good enough answer?
I think so.
I mean,
she's in school.
Yeah.
I've noticed today, among most other days. Oh, we missed 16, 16, 16. There's a lot of people here who haven't been here since like 2012.
Sweet.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Well, hello.
So,
I'm
like,
new here.
They have no
since
idea.
Then.
What's that?
I'm new here since then.
Yes, new. And we just call her the girlfriend, but she's actually
Whoops.
a wife.
I'm not bothered.
To me.
Yeah.
Specifically.
I'm the girlfriend to everybody else, but I am the wife. But the wife sounds dumb.
It does.
It sounds aggressive.
I'm drowning. Here it comes. Yay! 16, 16, 16. We gotta love when the numbers are all the same.
I mean, I don't even care if you tell them what I used to do. It's all over with. I was a businessman.
The businessman. They know you're a businessman.
Yeah.
Science officer on the Enterprise.
Me?
No, you want Worf's job.
Security
officer.
I wear T'Pol's pip, and I'm waiting because I got a bunch of people at school that act like they know something about Star Trek. So I'm gatekeeping. I'm waiting.
That is a very specific and the
Hey.
most hated Star Trek.
Let me tell you, don't come to me acting like you know something about Star Trek unless you know what her Lieutenant Vulcan pip looks like that I wear daily.
T'Pol wears a very specific
pip
rank insignia that for your Halloween costume that one year that I was Riker as well. I don't know why or how I found it, but somebody on Etsy was selling the exact costume matching pip. So I got it.
I love
for
it.
her. And now you're just wearing it every day.
Yeah.
Hoping somebody will notice.
They won't. You know, though, I do find out that people love Quark. And that's how I knew last summer I was going to get along with the Rangers. Because they both, well, one was just like Quark was my favorite. I'm like, all right, we're going to get along. We both like Prophet. So. But yeah, nobody notices. So, Garbaggio. I feel like a real Tuvok at work, really, right now.
I would. Sorry. It's gonna send noise up through the microphone.
I'm jostling
She's jostling the mic stand. I
love Garrick too. Garrick, another man. I'd put him on my ship for amusement.
I thought there were times where you don't like Eric.
No, I think Garrick's great. I don't like the other guy that he's in. That they're. I think that they have a relationship. The little scrawny dude.
Garrick.
The doctor.
Oh, the doctor you
cannot
hate. Yeah,
stand that little knucklehead. He was a waste of a character. Yeah, Bashir. No. Hot take. Man, now I can't bring jokes, but I'm bringing another hot take.
Uh-oh.
I could do without Bashir in the whole Star Trek world. Nah, he's garbage.
He was about to be the EMH.
I remember. What else we got? I really pooped.
She's pooped.
I'm tired. Tried to go to the gym just to pretend like how I used to do that after work. And I didn't want to like do anything because I'm going to be skiing tomorrow and I'll be dying out there.
Ski-mans.
Yeah. I'm due back.
The last ski of the century.
Yep. Last ski of the year here. For me, at least. Unless you're rich and you could fly somewhere, but... That ain't me.
That ain't us.
I ain't got that kind of time. I would have took you to see the eclipse before I traveled to ski. But I heard it was stupid. And that's why we didn't go.
Yeah, that's it. It seemed really stupid. Nobody enjoyed it as a life-changing experience.
No, whatever. We'll go. We got big plans.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. How about ski clips?
If I get knocked out hitting a tree, it'll be a ski clip.
There's the jokes. Jokes, everybody.
I was saying it out loud so it doesn't happen. What about you? Do you need me to do anything? Do you need me to make a rice?
I made the rice.
What?
I meal planned in the morning.
Who is...
I mean, I guess I don't know. Eventually we'll need to make the taco, like turn the meat into taco meat.
I can do that.
There's some like leftover tomato sauce from the rice. I don't know if you want to add that.
I will add that.
That would be good or not.
It'll be delicious.
And also a little bit of chicken broth that's in the fridge.
Do you want me to use it or can I save it for a soup?
If you want to save it, it's just like a little bit of the box.
Because I don't want to have the meat super soupy.
No. I just know like sometimes you add water to the taco mix.
Picking up what you're laying down.
Yeah, I still have it. There's a whole other box of chicken broth.
Oh, somebody else is copying us. New Zealand 2028. That's going to be us.
Yeah, it's 2028, not 2026. Not that we're thinking of that. So that's just going to be the worst place.
It's Iceland 2026.
Yeah, Iceland is 2026.
And I'm definitely... we cannot go do that. Every person on this planet will be on that island, and that will be horrible.
Gonna make your own taco shell? No, that's so time consuming. I still do it sometimes. We got the taco press.
They are so good when you make them.
They are very good, but it is extremely time consuming. It would be faster if I had like a big industrial flat top griddle that I could just like grill a bunch on at a time.
And we don't.
Put it on the throne.
No.
No more stuff.
I want to have, I wish there was a way to have like a virtual garage sale. People could bid. That's a great idea.
You should come up with a business where people can sell and bid on things on the internet.
A video bid.
A video bid?
It's just like QVC. Right? We could do that. How fun would that be? Skulls. You buy my skulls.
Bones. Buy bones. Buy these bones. We found these bones. Buy them.
I didn't just find them. I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of it.
Oh, you
Source them.
you source them naturally.
Yeah, organically sourced. No, the problem is I will tell you exactly where I got them, and then it's a very boring conversation where I start looking at coordinates and maps and yeah.
What kind of skulls?
All sorts.
Animals? We should have added it to your wildlife thing, but you still got some mummified frogs in a cup in the greenhouse.
Forgot about those guys. I got all the manders, so the only thing on there. No, you know.
We might have gotten them all, but I just know I was in doing the gardening stuff. I'm like, ooh, a plastic cup. Whoop, there's a bunch of dead amphibians
I don't
in
know.
here.
It's because I felt bad. I want to bury them. It's not because I'm creepy. I'm a little bit, but like I just felt like I was cleaning out a pool, and they got in there and then died, and then I just felt like I couldn't, like everybody else was just flinging them into the grass. I was like, I cannot have such a dishonor to these amphibians. So I haven't.
Instead, they.
Well, no, that's what they look like. So I'm just like trying to figure out how to honor them instead of being mowed over.
They've just been interned in a plastic cup.
AKA in like a tomb, at least. Something.
Yeah, it's a, what is that called?
A mausoleum.
Mausoleum, thank you.
We'll build them a little tiny froggy mausoleum. Listen, I just wanted them to be respected.
Honor to you and your cup.
Yeah, the other problem is that the reason they were dead is they were completely soaked in chlorine, and that's ain't good for the environment. So let's just all not mow them into the grass. And no, I'm not throwing them into the grass. That's not putting them into the ecosystem. We shouldn't have been killing them anyways. I'm like, can we just put a piece of like plastic over this? Can we not have this happen anymore? Yeah. Anyway, I digress. Anyways, you've enough from me.
Enough from the
I'm gonna give
girlfriend.
you a
The
break
girlfriend,
for it.
everybody.
Y'all are great. Have fun. Find the farlands. There yet?
I am not there
Are
yet.
the blocks all wobbly?
They're about to get more wobbly.
Yeah, is that happening? When's that gonna happen?
This week, perhaps.
Woo! What do we got?
Until next year, and applause. Thanks for miking up.
Oh, you're welcome. I don't know what you kids are talking about.
It's fine.
It's
It's
fine.
best not to try to make sense.
No,
I forgot about my tea. Good thing I have this tea warmer.
Of all people who needs that, though, it's really me.
Maybe I'll add a second one to my throne.
It's pretty cute. That thing's adorable. I'll never be that cute.
The girlfriend, they were saying you're the robot.
I'm a robot?
Apparently.
Okay.
You haven't even seen her.
Okay, I'm not cute. Oh.
How dare you? Coming to my house.
I'm trying to get mega ripped so I can just flex on everybody. We have arm wrestling contests. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm so tired. I don't even have a joke. So
I'm gonna mute your mic.
Yeah, mute me. Okay, bye. You
Okay,
guys are great.
bye.
Time are you?
Honestly, soon. 15 minutes? Okay. That's fine. Back to our awkward silence. You got the bath bomb song stuck in your head? Mr. Bucket? Buckets of fun. That one? It wasn't awkward until you mentioned it. That's my job as host and commentator of this series. That's kind of funny, Jimmy O. Make a podcast called The Girlfriend is Home. Where it's just her complaining or recapping the craziness of her day. That's an idea. The problem is even here, she's guarded about the information. Normally, if it was just me, she wouldn't have to worry about doxing us or herself about where she works or where she goes to school and stuff like that, but that's pretty funny. Maybe I gotta put that on. Maybe that should be the 1900 sub goal. I think we're missing a 1900 sub goal. Is the girlfriend segment where I play, but she's the host and like interacts with chat. And perhaps comments on what she's seeing in Minecraft. She's a plant doctor? No, her previous jobs have taken her into, like, education, and then into, like, park management. And a lot of her school is related to, like, actual forestry and, like, the business of forestry, which she's not very interested in. But then this new job she's taken is to do with plant pathology, more of the science lab side of forestry and land management. So yeah, it is plant doctoring, but she's kind of plant doctoring assistant part-time. So it's a little bit indistinguishable from landscaper, which is not her favorite thing. Because, yeah, she does have to plant a bunch of trees, and then these trees have been exposed to this virus or microbe or fungus or whatever. These ones have not. These ones are planted in this type of soil. These ones are not. So he was kind of, I think, hoping that the job would be more in the lab instead of in the field. Lugging around 60-pound trees in pots. Or in this case, planting a bunch of stuff in a different field that they have. Dawn on the final 16 hours of the subathon for the first time. She's a plant nurse. Right, but she's not the... I don't want to She could be. And I don't want to downturn what she's doing. Downplay? That's the word I was looking for. What's the lowest we've been on the timer so far? 0. When we started. I mean, I guess we started at an hour. Didn't I start at an hour? And then we had a full day where the timer wasn't counting down. And people were just adding to it. A plant orderly. Yes, at the moment. Not a plant nurse. Yeah, that's why like the yard work around the house and the garden and the flowers normally is something we would both do or both have ideas. She's tapped out. She's not doing any of that this year. So it's all on me. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. She still doesn't much in common with me, in that neither of us have any, like, grand visions or 5-year plans. She's learned a lot and likes what she's going to school for, but she does not know what she wants to do with it yet. Like, she doesn't know the job or the path. To seek out. I mean, that's what she... Get muted. That's what she was... Wolfie's pushing me out to sea. That's what she did last year. Or last summer, I suppose. Was worked with park rangers and stuff. There are a lot of requirements for that. And that is like an option. The problem is like actual park rangers tend to go more of a law enforcement route, which she wants nothing to do with. But there are, like, other adjacent jobs. Soon she'll be a lawyer with 3 kids. Conservationist? I don't know what that is. That's probably non-profit. In which case there isn't any money in there. I mean, she would be good at and would probably enjoy working with wildlife, animals, but there's $0. There's zero money in that. And mostly because it is all non-profit. Wildland firefighter. She left her previous career in order to have less strain on her body. And the firefighter part. And also the problem is a lot of, like, conservationists and wildlife people, they have degrees in, like, biology. Her degree is in land management, forestry. So there's a bit of a, I don't know, a disconnect. It's almost like getting a degree in art. Where it's like, what do I do with this now? I mean, she knows what she can do with it. But yeah, we'll see. She's still got to get through school to get the full degree. And she's a very, unlike myself, a very good people person. She's very good leadership. She's taken charge of everything at school to where she won a super duper award when she got her associate's degree. So, like, she's got the ins with a lot of people. It's just she doesn't know which ins she wants to take, you know, to like dedicate time to. Alright, Wolfie, have a seat. Like I need to reinforce this hidey hole. and secure it. Why do you prefer to keep your identity's location hidden? Because people is weird. People is very weird, Razor. I mean, people were a lot weirder, I guess, when I was a lot bigger. Or when YouTube was a lot bigger. I think the vast majority of the audience now has been whittled down to mostly adults who mostly understand that I'm just a person doing what I can do. You've been vetted. I mean, there's still weirdos among you. There's still very much weirdos among you. And I've had some weird things happen to myself and the people I'm close to. On more than one occasion. So yeah, it's kind of it's a security and privacy thing, and there's always people just looking
weirdos like us.
Weirdos,
I am weirdos like me.
I'm a weirdo like me, and there's always even people not in the audience. You know, people love to find an IP address and DDoS somebody who's trying to stream. People single out people who are trying to raise money for charity. You know, that's why stuff like Throne is a thing, because people like to try to backwards engineer an Amazon wish list. Yeah, I mean, I've met some, like I've said, I'm going to this car show with the Corolla, and like I've met fans at places, things like that. So I mean, I know I'm not a super, there's also swatting, right? I'm not like super secret about everything. If you're a normal person, you could figure out the areas that I frequent. But at the same time, you could also just be like, that guy just is doing his thing, and I'm not going to care about specifically where he's walking his dog or whatever, you know, like you could also just let that go. So yeah, I think that's, even for a streamer who has 99 viewers, but just anybody, if you're just a person on the internet, you should guard. Keep yourself more guarded. I lived in that P.O. box. No matter who you are. Don't go, I don't know, posting pictures of your front door with the address on it, you know, stuff like that. All right. We got some guesses as to what the new world size is going to be. So let's go to sleep and figure out what it is, see how wrong they all are. And save and quit to titleness. I almost said and awakeness, but ooh, 59,770. Oh, Hymens, you're off by a decimal point. New Kimmel was off by a single decimal point. They had 0.4. All right.